This is going to be an interesting stream because it feels like I've already done this stream, but I was wearing a different shirt. About a week or so ago, I did a live stream where I was setting up what I thought was you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna flip this camera around. So we can let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna flip this camera around so we could see so you could see it from my angle, and I think it just works better that way. There we go. Okay, so what I thought was the Steam Deck. What's up, Buzzing Ranger? What I thought was the Steam Deck OLED. So, and I thought, oh yeah, I specifically went and sought out the Steam Deck OLED. And I imagine how silly I felt doing the live stream, not knowing that this was not the Steam Deck OLED. And I'm going to tell you how I found this out. And it's kind of interesting, really, because the Musher Vibe Mama, hello. What's really interesting about this is that I think if no one had ever told me, I would not have known. And so let me tell you. I'm going to show you how. This got found out and what made me do a little bit of research. And then I did a little bit of further research and figured out that I actually got duped. So if we go to, we're going to go to this. I'm going to go to this comment that was left on the video. So what I did was I did the live stream here on Twitch, and then I uploaded the video to YouTube, which I'm going to do again because, and I unlisted the original video. Mainly because it's just wrong information. I didn't delete it in case I need to go back to it. Plus, I wanted to be able to access this comment. So first I didn't get it. At first, Steam Deck, Stream Deck. I didn't get that at first, but then I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. It was the point in the video where I was trying to say it right and I was repeating it. It's good that at least they watched it that far, but. He leaves a comment, or they leave a comment. I don't know who this is, but it says, also, isn't that a Steam Deck LCD? Question mark. They have the gray thumbstick parts. OLEDs are black. And so I started doing a little bit of research on the internet. So I went like, let's just say I went to Google. Let's just say I went to Google and typed in Steam Deck. I typed in Steam Deck OLED, right? Oh, well, obviously you're going to get the site. And we need to look at the site anyway because I'm going to tell you how easy it was for me to actually make the mistake that, well, I didn't make a mistake. I got duped, straight up. I got duped. Okay, so if we go to... let's see. Let's go to the images. So I have not seen enough Steam Decks, right? I have not seen enough Steam Decks. And what also I noticed that when I go to PAX, most of the time I'm not playing on Steam Decks. I'm usually playing on Rogue. I think the entire time I was at PAX East this year, if I held a handheld gaming PC, it was usually a Rogue, ROG. Republic of Gamers Ally. That's mostly what I remember seeing. But there's other brands too. There's all these competitors out there that make a great device. Some people don't. Obviously, you're going to get your good, you're going to get your bad. But there's some really good ones out there. But so I started doing some research here on the internet, and I started noticing like, yeah. This says Valve Steam Deck. This says OLED. And then I looked at the picture of the OLED and I'm like, oh yeah, it does have black thumbsticks. I didn't know this. I didn't know when you're looking at the features, and I'm not even sure if we go, let's just go Steam Deck. that's in case anybody's wondering. It was the anniversary, I believe, of the Truman Show. Yesterday, I think. I uploaded it on the Yogomi Movies Instagram. Okay, so let's go to Steam Deck. So I don't think, like, here's a few things that I noticed here, right? Here's a few things that I noticed. So here's where you could choose your Steam Deck. You have $399 for the basic, and then it goes up to the OLED at $549, and then $649 for the 1 terabyte OLED, which is what I thought that I was getting. If you go and look at the price of what I paid, it was very much that same price. It was very much that same price. So of course I'm thinking, okay, this is what I'm getting. I had set literally had set DJ money aside specifically for that. And I'm hoping, we're gonna unbox this today, because if you look here on the site, it says out of stock. I couldn't even get one from the site if I wanted to. So I'm hoping I didn't get duped again, but couldn't get it on there. I wanted to make sure that I wanted the 1 terabyte. So here's the thing. So like if we go down to, I believe the stats or the technical stuff is down here, yeah. So tech specs, right? So if you look at the tech specs here, it tells you what they all have. Processors about the same, 16 gigs of RAM. But if you look at storage, Steam Deck, it says the Steam Deck 512 gigabyte and Steam Deck 1 terabyte. But it should actually tell you, where is the one that tells you? There was one that tells you, it has an asterisk by it, that tells you which ones have which capacity. Let me see. If I can find that screen. Let's see if I click buy now. Let's see what happens. See if it takes me to, why is it not taking me? Oh, that's weird. This site's acting very strange. The site's not letting me, wait, oh, okay, here we go. Let's see, temporarily out of stock. That's interesting. It's not taking me to the, let me do a little refresh here. It's not letting me pick, let's see, buy now? That's really, yeah, it's kind of messed up or something. The other day, I'm telling you, I looked at this. Oh, here it is. Steam Deck never mind. This is what I need to click on. Right here. Right here. So if you look at the top here, it says Steam Deck OLED, right? And then it says Steam Deck LCD. So I'm going to choose Steam Deck LCD, which is what I ended up with. And you look down here, it says the Steam Deck comes in 64 gigabytes, 256 gigabytes, and 512 gigabytes. They do not have a configuration that Steam Deck is putting out that is 1 terabyte. So that's something else that's very, very misleading when you go someplace like Amazon or wherever, which is where I went to Amazon. Because I went to Amazon and I typed in to search for Steam Deck OLED 1 terabyte. I did not type LCD, I typed in OLED. So there's no reason for them to show me an LCD. But these are the configurations. So when you go to Steam, or when you go to Amazon and then it pops up, I looked at the title. And you guys know, I've been buying tech for years. I just rigged something up recently for the next time I go to a convention, and a lot of it was guesswork, but everything that showed up worked the exact way that I wanted to work, and it was something that I'd never really put together before. But a lot of it was guesswork. So something like this, I don't make mistakes when I'm like, I know what I want, I'm going to search for it, I'm going to purchase that. I never like slip up and think, you know. So when I saw this message, when I saw this comment, I was like, wait, what? I was like, what are you talking about? And that's when I started doing a search. So then I went back to my Amazon listing, and I looked at the title, and I'm going to show you the title. So the first thing I did was I went to my email. The email doesn't say LCD or OLED. It doesn't say either one. It just says Steam Deck 1 terabyte. That's what the email says. And I don't think they could change the code after they send the email. I don't think you could do that. But if we go to my Amazon, and you're going to see my order history, don't judge. I buy stuff on Amazon. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Let me make sure the internet, I'm on the right. Yeah, I am. Okay. Yeah, I think we all do too. Okay, so I'm going to go to my orders. So let's see. Let's look at my orders. All right, so you can see, like, I'm not ashamed to show my orders. Most of my orders they're all pretty much business related. It's all gear. It's all gear except for like water and stuff. But here we go. It's all like camera gear. It's mostly almost all camera gear, cleaning stuff, or there's some protein bars. But for the most part. So right here, you'll see this. I'm going to click on the order. This is the order that I made. And it was delivered on May 23rd, right? Now, if I click on this, it says Valve Steam Deck 1 terabyte handheld. Click on it. I clicked on this. And if you look at the title, it says, wait a minute. Okay, if you look at the title here, it says Valve Steam Deck 1 terabyte handheld gaming console with carrying case. Here it says LCD. It says LCD. Now, I don't know if there's a difference in the visuals as far as like what it's supposed to look like, because if you look at the Steam Deck, this doesn't have those little outlines that you see. You can see them on the thing. It just doesn't have the little outlines around the edges, you know. So I'm thinking, okay, this is what I want. I've saved up for this. Let's get it. Well, they don't make one, right? So I'm like, when I went back and I saw this, I'm like, how could I be so silly to make that mistake? It's just not like me to make that mistake. I just wouldn't have done it. I would have looked directly at the title and I would have said, it needs to say OLED. I'm more concerned with it saying OLED than 1 terabyte. So if we go down, to, I was going to show you screenshots, but I thought it'd be even better to go to the reviews. So if we go to the reviews, trustworthy, biggest, this is the first one that I saw. This product is horrible. They take advantage of people who have no idea what they're looking at, so buyer beware. You can go to the actual seller Steam and get this. It's a better product. Don't fall for this scam. So that, by the way, the date on that is the 21st. I don't know if you saw, but I think my order was the 23rd. So this is around the same time. But the one that got me the most, which I'm really surprised that he even gave it 3 stars, or they? Or wait. No, that's not it. No, it's a 3-star review. Let's see. Let's click on see more reviews. It's a 3-star review. 3-star. There it is. This is the one right here. So upgraded. This is a person who, they left this comment right here on the 27th. They left this comment on the 27th. So I believe, I don't know when mine arrived, but it was around that time. So that means that these people either got, this was after I ordered mine. It's around May 27th, 2025, and this is what the reviewer says. Product is great. Finally got my Steam Deck. Works great. Looks great. Only problem is that it's not the OLED version, the OLED version, like it said in the description, with a terabyte storage. Basically, I got sold an upgraded LCD version. Notice the white joysticks. So this person called it out. And this person is also saying the description said that it was OLED. And that's what I'm telling you. When I went in and the price was about the same. So you're just assuming, oh, I think it may have been off by maybe $5 or something. It was still like $6.40 something, very close to the price that's on the Steam website. So when I look at that, and I'm telling you, that said OLED. So imagine my surprise when what we ended up getting instead was this. And if you look, we'll go top on this one. If you look at the controllers, you could see that indeed it does have the gray thumbsticks. It's gray under the thumb. They put K-Baby. They put OLED. That's what this person is saying too. They put OLED. It probably is. To me, if you look at it closer, I know somebody mentioned that it was white, but if you really are close to it, it looks white. I think it looks white on camera, but it's actually gray. It's actually a light gray. It may look like white on camera, but it's actually a light gray. But I'm telling you, that title said OLED. I typed in and I did a search. I saw it. The price of it matched up, and this is what this person is saying. The product is great, only it's not the OLED version like it said in the description. They had it listed as OLED. I'm telling you, they did, and then they changed it to LCD. And this was March 27th. He ordered it after I ordered mine. Can you search what model? You could. You know what? That's actually really good. I didn't even think about that when I bought it, because I buy stuff on Amazon all the time, and I think people are supposed to be trustworthy. I don't need to look at the model number. But let's see if it shows. Does it show returns? Let's see, does it show the model and brand valve index? I'm wondering, here's the thing too. Here's what I'm wondering about the model number. Amazon, usually it's right here, product support. It's usually right here. And the reason why I'm wondering why it doesn't, I just mean since they don't make LCD, they were hoping people would see the 1 terabyte and think that, yeah, I think that's what it is, but they actually typed OLED in the description. They actually typed it. It was there. I'm telling you, it was there because I saw it in the title. That's why I clicked on it. All I cared mainly was the OLED. And I'm telling you, that user saw it too. And what I'm wondering is, since this is clearly an upgraded one, right? This is clearly upgraded. It's not an actual one. Is there a different, does it become a new product at that point, right? Does it become, this is our LCD version that we upgraded to 1 terabyte, because it doesn't come as in a 1 terabyte, So I don't know if they did originally. I don't know. I guess we could look that up. Did it originally, when they first came out, did they come with 1 terabyte in the LCD? Who would you think would have to screenshot what you ordered? Exactly. And let me see. Let's go to reference and see. Let's just look up Steam Deck. Handheld gaming computer by Valve. So let's just see what it says. Okay, so LCD, memory, LCD, 512. Let's see if it says anything about like history, Linux base. The original Steam Deck was launched on February 2022. It had a custom AMD APU. Okay, let's see. What about sizes? Deck supports Bluetooth. Units shipped in 3 models based on internal storage options. Okay, base model. Okay, so a base model includes a 64 gigabyte internal. Oh, look at this. The base model includes a 64 gigabyte internal storage unit running, and the mid-tier model includes the 256, while the high-end unit includes 512. So there does not even appear to be that they ever made a 1 terabyte version. And again, this is my first time with these handheld devices, the PC ones. So I didn't know all these details. Why should I have to look this stuff up? You know, I mean, I like to know this stuff because I'm a nerd, but I didn't know that. But it says right here that they didn't even make a version of the LCD version in a 1 terabyte. So what that makes me wonder is, if the company that took it and said we're going to upgrade it and sell this LCD as a 1 terabyte, does it at that point become a new product? This is an LCD with a 1 terabyte, not an OLED. So if you don't want to spend the money on the OLED, which you just might as well do because it was the same price as an OLED, same price, you get nothing different. I got nothing different other than the fact that it's not OLED. But what I am interested in seeing is that right here under the desk, we have a box that we're going to open. Now here's the thing. I could get duped again. Who knows? I'm about to open this box and I could get probably duped again. We're going to find out live. I hope that I don't. I really hope that I don't, but I could. But let's find out. And what I still have 30 days, so I can still send it back, and I might do that. But I think what's important is pointing these things out in case anybody else gets duped. I think that's what's important. And the only reason that I'm really looking this up is because that person left that comment. And I appreciate them leaving the comment and saying, hey, wait a minute. Are you sure that's not the LCD? Because, and I didn't know that. Again, we're all learning. We're all learning. So, hold on a second. Wait, what's going on here? That's super weird. For some reason, what did I do? Oh, is it this? Oh, it's this. There we go. My bad. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to open up. So from what you will know at first glance, yes. So as soon as we open up, the first thing we're going to look at is the thumbsticks. So let's do that. So here we are. I've got the box right here. This came in Tuesday, I think. I think it came in Tuesday. Today's Thursday. So let's open it and see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Buzzing Ranger, how are you doing, by the way? Let's hope that is. I wanted to wait to do this with you guys because the thing too is I want to make sure people understand that I didn't take that video down because I was trying to hide or anything. I'm making this video to be very transparent and very honest about everything. I don't want people to. I took that video down because it's just wrong. But I am talking about it in this video to say, hey, we made a video where, oops, sorry about that, where we got duped. All right, so let's see. Put this away. Let's switch to this camera here. All right, so I'm going to take this out. Yeah, I think it's important. I think it's important that people don't get duped. You know what I mean? The box looks somewhat the same. Guess I could go back to the old video and see. That's another reason why I mean, I know I still have the original VOD I can always bring up, but I wanted to kind of go back and maybe you mentioned it, but I take you didn't. I didn't because they didn't have it in stock, Five. And what's up, Five? If you go to Valve's site, I was trying to get this one. I was trying to get this one from Valve, but it's out of stock. It's been out of stock for a while now. It's out of stock, so I couldn't get one. And I wanted to this place that I bought this one from. They said they only had a few left, so I'm hoping that. Let's just hope that this is the actual real thing. So let me get back out the. Let's hope it is. I hope it is. But again. This is where we can see how people are dishonest and trying to dupe people. Yeah, I was trying to buy directly from Steam, and I couldn't. Every time I put it in the thing, it says the product that you're trying to buy is out of stock. Okay, so we're going to open this. Okay, so already this is already packaged. Already this is packaged different than the last one. Totally packaged different than the last one. So I'm already seeing the difference. The box is the same. I think I remember the box. But this packaging is already totally different. It's much cleaner, which is whatever. Okay, so we take this out, and we got the valve. What is this? This is oh, let me cut this. I keep putting the knife away, and then it turns out I need it every time. I'm guessing that this is the power. Let's see, the power adapter. Yeah, it's the power adapter. And also the box the box that this power adapter is in. Again, this packaging already is cleaner than the last one. So it definitely feels like this is the real deal. The power adapter, it's got the logo on it like it's supposed to. Everything looks correct here. It even has the little sticky thing. There's a lot of things that I think it seems like it was missing. It has the little plastic cover protector things. We'll do that in a minute. Which I actually don't need that right now since we still have the other one. I'm thinking here, there's the same thing. I did get one of these though. I did get the Steam Deck health and safety. Yeah, I did get this. So this was in the this was in it. So we'll put this over here for now. All right, so put that box there. Let's see. So now we're going to take out the OLED. Hopefully that's what this is. Here's the thing. Here's another thing too. I'm going to move this box down here. Here's another thing to look at. Look what it says. Look what it says right there on the thing. Look what that says. That says Steam Deck OLED. Says it right there. Your games in a whole new light. Says Steam Deck OLED. I don't remember the other one saying that. So I guess these are clues I should have known about, but being that this is the first time that I've ever bought one, how would I know? You know, especially when they misled me into buying it. And even if they did, right, you could be right, okay, baby. Maybe I might have made a mistake. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they left off LCD and OLED. But that review, when I saw that review, I'm like, I know I saw OLED. But let's see what we got here. Okay, so, all right, so again, this is something that the other one didn't come with. It didn't come with this whole like package thing here with this little zip that always tears before it gets to the end. But we'll do this anyway. All right, so there we go. So we can move this out of the way. Hold on a second. Where's my other case? What did I do with my case? Let me, let's go, I don't remember. Does the case look like this? Hold on, let me go grab the other case. There's this case with this logo. And then, let's see, where is that case? There it is. Aha! Look at this. Look at this. What do you know? Different colors. Cases are different colors. This one's red, probably because it's OLED, that rhymes, bars. And this one's blue. So maybe the LCD comes in blue and the OLED comes in red. So already we're seeing differences here, right? We've got blue and we've got red. So that's different. It could be. I don't know. These are details that I didn't really look into. Other than that, it kind of looks the same. So let's see. Let's open it up. I'll put that down there for now. So let's open it up and see what we get. All right. Oh, this is, oh, look at this too. So look at this. Look at that, this little valve. That's also something that didn't come on the, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Little valve. The other thing was just a regular twisty tie. It was just a generic twisted tie. It wasn't a valve one. So yeah. Definitely different. To be honest, the other one looked more like reefer packaging. I think you're right, 5. Now that I'm looking at it and think about it, I think you're absolutely right. So let's see. Let's open this. Let's take this off. I guess we could just twist it, right? We should be able to just twist it. I don't know. How does this work? I twisted the last one. Yeah, this will work. Keep twisting. There we go. All right, there we go. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Trying to put everything in the pile here so we can go to the trash. All right. Hold on a second. Yeah, everything else. Oh, look at this. So this here, on the bottom of this first one that I got, it's got sort of this mesh inlay thing, right? Sort of like under here. Sort of like this mesh inlay. And this one has sort of a net, like a net inlay kind of thing, which is a little bit different. All right, so let's open it. First thing we want to do is look at these thumbsticks. Oh, let's see, there's that. Oh, we got a little bit of a Velcro thing. Is that on here? That's also something missing on this one. This has a little Velcro. This strap here has it's a little Velcro strap here, right? Missing on this one. Or wait, hold on. Sorry, this way. Is it this way? No, this way. Yeah, it's missing. It's not on here. And I also notice, something else I notice, the zipper on this one goes around the front where the handle is. See that? So see how the zipper goes all the way over here? The handle is here. But on this one, the handle is on the back, and the zipper goes around this side. The zipper goes around this side. So when we undo that, which is missing from that one, then we can, look at that. There's a lot of differences here. So let's open it up. I'm guessing the blue case is the valve one, just possibly. You could be right. Again, this is my first one, so we're all learning here, I guess. Okay, so right away, I already see. What do we all see? What do we see? We see black. Wait, hold on. There we go. Black controllers. See that? Black controllers. I'm not used to having a top-down camera. Black controllers. Both of them are black. That's the first thing that we see. When we compare the two, I'm charging this right now, but when we compare the two, you can see the difference. Let me turn this off. Yes, shut down. I don't want it to be on. Okay, so for the most part, right, like if you don't know what you're getting, you wouldn't know. Like, look at that. If you don't know what you're getting, And you just look at that, and you don't know. What's up, Rox? How you doing? Any screen plastic? Let me look. If you don't know that the LCD, which is this one, comes with gray thumbsticks, and if you don't know, I didn't know that. I had no idea, and I'm glad that the person who left the comment did know that. But for the most part, they look identical. Identical. But here's what we need to figure out. So, oh, look at this though. Look at that. This one has a red button, power button. This one just has a regular black one. So there's difference right there. Look at that. Red button for the power, black button for, this is the LCD, this is the OLED. So there's some differences there as well. So that's different. And then, is there any difference on the back? So this just says Valve. For the most part, they're almost identical on the back. They're just pretty much identical. Not much difference here. You can't really tell. Like if you were to look at these from the back, you wouldn't be able to tell. I don't think you'd be able to tell which was OLED or if I mixed them up or whatever. You wouldn't be able to tell which was OLED. They're pretty much identical. Yeah. So what I'm also trying to see too is like, I'm trying to see if there are any differences in like, I mean, I don't see like any differences in like the seams, like if there's any difference of them one being opened and upgraded. They still look like, I mean, this still, even though this is not what what was advertised to me, this still looks like a brand new device. It still looks completely and totally brand new. It doesn't look like it was used. It still looked and felt and operated like it was brand new. Find the queen. But this is not what I asked for. This is what I asked for. So here's the next test we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to set this one up. We're going to set up the OLED. We're going to set the OLED. I'm going to switch to the screen so we can see it up on this screen. So we're going to set up the OLED, and then we will we're going to compare the screens. So what I really want to do is I want to see what the difference is in the screen. So hold on, let me change my input. Let me change my HDMI input. Hold on a second. I think I can reach around. Let's see. Yeah, I can. Okay, it should be good. All right, so this is the, okay, so this, I'm gonna put this over here for now. I'm gonna put that over there for now. And then I'm gonna turn this on. I'm gonna log in. Now, is there a serial number or model number on the actual machines? I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. Their serial numbers are right here on the back here. Yeah, they're kind of etched into the plastic, I believe. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this on, I'm gonna set it up. And what I wanna see, is there a real serious difference in OLED versus LCD? Because here's the thing, the LCD screen, it was no slouch. The LCD screen on the original one that we got looked great. So I wasn't complaining about it. All right, so let's see if we can get this to come up on the screen. So let's turn it on. If it wants to come on. I saw the light come on. There we go. It might be dead. It could be dead. It just needs to charge. There's a light up on the top. You can see the light here is on the top, which means it probably needs to charge. But it's not powering on. Wait, something just happened. I don't know what that, I might have turned it off. We'll see. It's like this is pulsing. See that? It's pulsing. Okay, now it stopped. So let's see what we got here. Can you look it up as you can? I think that's what I think that's what Jedi Spidey was alluding to earlier. I'm sure I could, but let's see. I'm wondering if this is just not getting any power, which is not great. Let me see something here. Let's see something. Oh, look at that. It just came on. Just came on. Okay, so let's see if we can get it up on the screen. Hello. There it is. All right, we got it. Okay. All right, so we have it up on the screen. So we should be able to set it up. Oh, let me switch to my actual monitor here. As long as it's not blinking SOS. Okay, so let's go here. Let's set this up. I am in Central Standard. We're not letting 5 see my Wi-Fi. Not gonna do that. Nope. Wait, where is my Wi-Fi? Where is it? Enhance. Enhanced. Oh, there it is. Enhance. Here's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna use one of my favorites. I'm gonna use this Keychron keyboard. K-Baby knows about this one. This keyboard is a banger. I'm gonna connect this. We already know it works, but we'll use this. I'm gonna bust out the mouse too, but I think the keyboard will work for now. So hold on. Because one thing I want to do is make sure that this works with the keyboard. All right, go around here. And plug this into the dock. The dock was also out of stock, which I couldn't get the dock. Okay, so whoa, sorry, didn't realize I was going to hit that with my head. That's comical. Okay, so this is a beautiful keyboard, by the way, and I have a new keyboard video coming soon. But this has got Hall effect switch. It's a Keychron. I forget the name of it. Something SE or HE with the Hall effects. Oh, such a great, and it's not low profile. You guys know how much I love low profile keyboards. This one is not low profile, and it's one of my favorites. Okay, so I'm gonna type in my password. Again, moving away from the keys. Have you guys heard that apparently now they have some kind of spy software that can tell what keys you pressed from the sound of the key. Now, I was watching that nerdy Mudahar. What's his name? Some Ordinary Gamers. He was talking about it, and he was saying that connection was successful. Okay, so we're going to need to log into my Steam account, obviously. And so what I really want to see is what's important is and the battery. We've got some battery life too. If you look at the screen, we got enough battery life to be able to take it off and compare. I want to see the difference in the screens. Do the screens really look that different? And I'm also wondering, will everything be able to take advantage of? I know, right? Okay, baby. Will every game take advantage of it being an OLED screen, or will it only be certain games? I'm sure that's things I can look up, but it's installing, so we're doing that thing. All right. But yeah, there's apparently there's some kind of spyware that now can just listen, and it uses your phone to do it. So like if you're at your desk and you have your phone by your desk, if your phone gets, first of all, your phone has to get hacked. It'll turn on a microphone to hear your keystrokes, and then it'll be able to tell just from the sound of the keys what the keys are, which I don't understand how that's even possible. But apparently it was a pretty high percentage of accuracy. It's pretty, yeah. But then again, your phone has got to get hacked, right? I have a app on my phone. I forget what it's called. It is called. What is it called? iVerify Basic, I think that's what it is. It's just a basic app. It's free. You could run it on your phone. It could tell you if there's any like weird apps or something on there that's running that maybe you didn't install. And I got that back in 2024 because I was dealing with some unsavory, mainly one unsavory person, but I'm not really worried about that now. It turns out that person was a complete idiot. But I wonder if they take into consideration that I have to do a lot of backing up for mistakes. Maybe. Let's hope. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. It's install. What's it installing? It must be an update. Oh, that's right. I type slowly. I would never be able to You should like type fast and then slow and then fast and then slow. And then like do a lot of deleting, delete, and then type the same letter multiple times, delete, and see how many, yeah. I'm sure there's a way to get around it, but then at that point, you're just doing acrobats on your keyboard, you know. I'm the opposite. I forgot that it's installing the Steam OS. Steam has a new OS, and I talked about this in the last video, but apparently Xbox is worried about Steam OS, which again, I don't know what you guys are waiting for. You're Xbox, you're Microsoft. Stop making mistakes like shutting down Mixer. Like you guys could have been on this. They were talking about an Xbox handheld for so long, and then they shelved it. And I don't know if it's from hubris, like we have the Xbox, we don't need a handheld. And now they're worried about. This is just news that I've heard, or rumors, I guess, that they're worried about Steam OS. Again, they could always just hire me. I'll be Mixer, just me by myself. Just me. I'll do it. Put Mixer on my shoulders. Oh, I miss Mixer. Anyway, why did it just go up to 2 minutes? I thought it went down 1 minute. Hold on. Oh, now it's 3 minutes. Anyway, I'm trying to think a game that I could download. Alright, you'll go me Mixer, man. I would. I'm still trying to think of something that I want to do it at a convention. You know what I mean? Like, so I thought I noticed something. When I took it out of I thought it was just I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, but they aren't. So look at this. So, hold on. Is this going to kick in? Kick in. Are you kicking in? Hold on a second. What happened? Why is it doing that? It was just working a second ago. There we go. Okay, so I thought when I took it out of the box, when I took the OLED out of the box, I thought, oh, the screen looks bigger. But I thought, oh, man, that's just probably me acting weird because I know that this is the better device. It turns out it is bigger. The LCD is a 7-inch diagonal display size. The OLEDs are almost 7.5. So I did notice it. So they are bigger, up to 90. Wait, what's different about the? Oh, I see. The the 1 terabyte has a display with a premium anti-glare etched glass. We've talked about it since Mixer back. Yeah, we have. 45 watt carrying case, removable liner, Steam profile bundle, exclusive startup movie keyboard thing. Oh, that's right. That's another thing too. Is I will get a exclusive startup screen. So like when I start playing with things, I think was it just me, K Baby? Did you also see that when Blue came into the stream last night during the drum stream? Did you also see that she said that her PC had broken and that she was playing with her Rogue, her ally, basically it's her the Steam Deck competitor. Did I see her say that? I think she did say that. Yeah. I wonder what she has. I should ask her what she has. I don't know. I thought the Steam Deck was, for me, starting out, it's good to understand how these things work before I go and start trying to get something else. And I think it's best to start with the OG. I've got blisters on my fingers from playing drums. More calluses than anything. Me too, Buzzing Ranger. Me too. It's good times. It's how we got started. It's how it all kicked off. I mean, granted, I was on Twitch at first, along with Mixer and YouTube, but it ended up being Mixer, and it was great. It was really great. It was good times, man. What a shame. What a shame that they allowed. They're like, yeah, we're just going to let another company be the only game in town. We're going to let that continue. What a shame, you know? Because I don't consider anybody else a competitor. I think, what is it? What's the other one? Is Trovo even around anymore? Is Trovo even around? I think they are. I think Trovo is around because I think I saw with them with a booth like a year or so ago, and I was like, that's still a thing? Oh yeah, look at that. Trovo is still around. I don't know what that is, but I wonder if there's anybody. Hold on, I'm gonna log in and see if anybody that I know. I still have a password and login and everything. Let's see if it works. This device isn't recognized. Oh, brother. It's going to send me an email. Sending failed. Oh, my gosh. They can't even send me a code. Well, who cares? How many viewers? That only has 2 viewers. That only has 3 viewers. That's on the front page. It's featured with 2 viewers. This is the front page featured, and it's 2 viewers. Trovo did something kick. Yeah, what's up? Did we get a... Oh, thank you for the resub, Dirt Monkey. Thank you for the resub. Thank you. I got a Steam Deck. Yes, Dirt Monkey. Well, I mean, we got a second Steam Deck. We didn't get what we thought we were getting the first time. So we're redoing it, but I don't think it sent me. Let me see. Did it send me something? Oh, it did. Nope, that's not it. So there's Trovo. Hold on. Why won't I? Let's try this again. Hold on. Let me refresh. Does Trovo have a desktop app? Let's see. Okay, so here's somebody. Now that I hit refresh, there's somebody with 119 people on, and there's 224 people. They're looks like Russian. Let me see. I can't log in. So what else is there? Oh, there Kick. First of all, I'm going to tell you why I don't consider Kick the same in the same field, because Kick completely and totally. Sending failed. Yeah, I can't even log in. It won't send me the email so I can log in. So there we go. We're not logging. There you go. I don't even know how that even works. So we're not logging to that. Can't get into Trovo. I stopped watching game streams after mixing. It took a long time for me to use Twitch. Yeah, I had to. I know a lot of people that just quit. They just gave up. They just stopped. Although some of them started doing other things, but a lot of people just stopped. A lot of people that were doing really well on Mixer. We got 2 minutes 50 something seconds. Doing really well on Mixer. A lot of them came to Twitch and got partnered right away. I'm not one of those people, unfortunately. What's up, Noodles? A lot of people got partnered without even trying. They didn't even have to. They just bam. They got partnered right away. I did not. And even some of those people, they stopped streaming. A lot of people went to Facebook Gaming because Facebook Gaming gave them some really good deals. That all folded. Facebook Gaming is no longer a thing. And if anybody knows the whole deal, Microsoft worked out a deal with Facebook and showed and sold them the faster than light technology. And if anybody doesn't know what that is, FTL, that was something that Matt and James came up with to be able to stream, and then people would chat and go, yeah, Glimesh, that's gone. And you would see the chat almost instantly. It would be very hardly a delay, so you could interact with your audience like right away, which was great. Glimesh is gone, right? And there was another one too. There was something else. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, they put it in Teams? Let's see, Glimesh TV. Here lies the best streaming ever. Oh, wow, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is, wrong screen. This is what they have on Glimesh right here. This is what they have on Glimesh's site. Here lies Glimesh, however you say it. Look at that. Look, FC Games, there's some names that I recognize here. I wonder if Yogomi's in here. I think they've named everybody that signed up. I wonder if Yogomi's in here. Oh, look at that. There's a link right there. Did not expect to see that. There's a link. Look, there's another link. I wonder if that's just code issues. Apparently it couldn't have been the best, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Come on. Interesting. Let's see if I can type Yogomi and see if I show up. No. Oh, wait. Sorry. Nope. Doesn't show up. Does not show up. I thought I had a Glimesh account, but there was another one too. I thought there was another one. Weren't they? They were supposed to be like the core. Yeah, it was supposed to be like. No, I thought it was in alphabetic order. But then when you start to look at it, you'll see that it gets out of order once you start looking at the names. It gets out of order. And now it doesn't want to load. Apparently, Beam. That is a new streaming platform. There's well, wait, Beam. Wasn't that the original name wasn't Beam the original name of Mixer? Just like, yeah, and just like what was it? Justin TV was originally Twitch. Is it? Yeah, Beam was the name of. Wait, why did it just gave me glee? It just gave me. I think it was, but now a new platform. Beam Stream. Next generation. Oh, wow, look at that. They just took the name? They just took the name? That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me see. I should probably try to grab my name while I can. Let's do a sign up. Let's see. Oh, now I have it. You're on there? I only know because I used to watch, before Mixer. I'm going to save the password. I got Yogomi. Who knows? Who knows? Channel. No followers. I'll maybe. I mean, you never know. You never know. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. We got 1 minute 21 seconds left on this sucker. It's still going. Have you been streaming? What about the? Do they have any? I'll change that. Do they have any monetizations or anything? Is it just kind of the same thing, Jedi? What's going on there as far as like partner or affiliate or anything like that? They are striving to multi-stream to all platforms. Oh, I see. Interesting. Huh. There's another software. Streaming software that I still haven't quite decided to use yet. It is monetization just started. I'm in the beta group. All right, kick. Well, I know you will kick some bootay, but let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. I don't know if I'm in the mood to move and jumpstart everything again, but I'm always looking for. Oh, there we go. Welcome to Beam. Welcome, Beam welcomes Yogomi. Well, thank you. We hope you'll make Beam your main platform for all your streaming needs. Huh. Angel Munoz, co-founder and president. Interesting. We'll see. Oh, we got to restart. We're restarting. What's going on? We're restarting. We lost the signal. That's not good. It's just because it's resetting. That's all. There we go. And now apparently I get to have a special startup screen or something. Also, notice that the screen is red again. The logo was red, and the other one it was blue. Came to your stream and oh, that's nice. Nice, Jedi. That's cool. Another restart. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, wait. Did it turn off? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening, people. I just got a blank screen. This ain't good. Ain't good. Still nothing. Let's go to the split here. What happens if I click this? Also, I did notice that when I had it in the dock, let's see what happens. All right, we got sound. We got a startup sound. All right. All right, so let me log in. Let's see, log in with account name. Let me log in. Oh, I can use my phone. Let's just use my phone. That's what worked the other time. It actually worked really good. Let's try that. Tap here. Focus. There we go. Sign in. Waiting for a request. All right. All right, let's see if we can get this up on the screen here. It seems like when I have it connected, I have to disconnect it to... all right. Let's see what we got. There we go. Welcome to Stream Deck. Let me grab that mouse. Where's that mouse? Here it is. I don't know if I'm going to need it, but you never know. Press any key. I'm using the keyboard. This is the Steam button. This is all the same startup as we had before. And then it's over there. Power button. All that stuff. Well, it's telling me this as if I'm holding it, but obviously we know what we have. There's that. There's our games, everything. All right, so there's, oh, that's right, I have Spray Paint Simulator and all this stuff. What is that? Oh, this game right here, guys. This game is so cool. I'm gonna fire that up here in a second. Okay, so here's what I want to see. Here's what I want to see. I want to see what is the difference between the screen here. So let's unplug it. What is the difference between this screen here, right? Let's see. So there's that. So I'm going to fire this other one up, and it should have the exact same screen. So here is this one. I'll turn it on. There's a little startup. And notice, again, that's blue, whereas the other one is red. Whenever you're ready. It takes a while, I guess. Hello? It's just sitting there. This is quite the comfortable. There we go. There we go. All right, there it goes. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, you can see the difference. You can see the difference. You might even be able to see it on screen. This definitely has more clarity than this one. You can see the difference. There is a difference. I thought you got one about the, yeah, well, Omarock, we got duped. We got this one first, but you could definitely see there is a difference in the OLED. And let me see something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll. Oh, wait, we need to go this way. I don't really notice it there, but oh, wait, back. Wait, back. There we go. Home. You can see the difference though. This is definitely crisper than this one. I could see it. It may not show up as well on camera, but it's definitely better. So Omarock, what happened is, yeah, you can definitely see it. I will tell you though, I mean, and the screen is bigger. The screen is bigger. It's definitely bigger. Which one did you get? I got the 1 terabyte. So I'll explain exactly what happened. So we got this one first. We got this one first, thinking that it was the 1 terabyte. So I went on to Steam site to get it, and they were out of stock. So I went to Amazon, and I'm sticking to my guns on this. And judging by one of the comments, they misled me into thinking that I was buying an OLED, a 1 terabyte. They don't sell the LCD. Steam has never made the LCD with a 1 terabyte. And when I got it, someone left a comment on the. I put the VOD of setting it up on YouTube, which I'm glad I did that. I'm actually really glad that I did that because I may have never known. But somebody left this comment here that said, "Hey, Steam Deck." I think he was making fun of me trying to say that where there was, anyway. Also, isn't it the Steam Deck LCD? They have gray thumbstick parts. OLEDs are black. I didn't know this. And then, of course, if you look at the thumbsticks on this one that we originally got, they are gray. Did you say you were returning the duped one? I didn't say I was returning it. Not yet. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But it does have 1 terabyte. If you connect this and you look at it, it legitimately has 1 terabyte. So they modded this. That's another thing. These are things that I didn't know. It's the first one that I ever bought. I didn't know. And We found that out. Yeah, we found that out today. So, so what happened is there's a few. I went down into, because I was sitting there, and I was like, that is not like me to make this kind of mistake. And so I tried to see if I could find. There's some like plugins and things you could find where you could find out like when people updated the listing. So this person said, don't buy this, it's horrible, they take advantage of people who have no idea what they're looking at, so buyer beware. So that was sort of a red flag. And this was I ordered mine 2 days after this. This was May 21st. I think I ordered mine on the 23rd. Then after I ordered mine, this one showed up. It says, product is great. Finally got my Steam Deck. Works great. Looks great. The only problem is it's not the OLED version like it said in the description with a 1 terabyte storage. I basically got sold an LCD version. So I saw that, and then I went back, and they changed the description to say LCD. But I know that I would not have searched or typed in LCD. I specifically typed in OLED, and it was even the price was about the same. So it is a ripoff. It's a complete ripoff. Charging, first of all, the LCD. Hold on. What do you get? What do you get with the LCD? If we look at Steam, right? So if we look at the Steam Deck, what do you get with the LCD? You get the carrying case. Yeah, you get pretty much what I got, and it's only $4.99. But I mean, I guess if they bumped it up to 1 terabyte, it still shouldn't be the same price as the OLED. So they are totally misleading you. They're totally misleading you. I mean, it was almost exactly the same price. And people, when you look at it, you think, oh, that's an OLED. But we actually got an official OLED. We got the legit OLED here. That's this. We're good to go now. We got an OLED, and man, it just, to those who are looking to purchase, be careful. Be careful. Because you could get duped just like I did. And you know that's what they were doing. Oh, I can refund it. I still have 30 days. I can send it back, but you know that's what they were doing. And here's the thing. I was like, crap, I don't have the box anymore. I do now. I have it now because I just got it from this. So I do have the box. Keyboard works great because I got rid of the box, so I can just send it back with the box and go, yeah, I can get my money back. I'm going to get my money back because I don't need 2 of these. I don't want 2 of the same, especially if one is inferior. I would rather, if I'm going to do this. Oh wait, hold on. Make a wish. It's 11:11. Make a wish. Everybody, make a wish. There we go. If I'm gonna have another handheld, it's gonna be a different brand. I'm gonna compare it with a different brand. I'm not gonna have the same one and go, oh, the OLED is better than the LCD. I'm not gonna do that. Although I do plan on doing a video on the switches, though. I do plan on doing a video over the 3 different switches once I get the Switch 2. I don't think you need original box if you return the. You can just pay for the shipping box if you want. I guess you're right, but I could actually just use the shipping box and keep it. But I'm definitely returning it. I'm definitely going to return it. Because there's no point in me spending the money and paying for it when that's not what I asked for. It's the principle of it. You know what I mean? It's the principle. And I don't want 2 of the same thing. I'd rather have, and now I say that, and then I have like 3 Xbox Series in here. But I need one for the living room, and one for the bedroom, and one for I need. That's the thing, Omarock. Here's the thing. I tried to, but they've been out of stock forever. And it's still the best thing to do, obviously. It's still the best thing to do. I even wanted the dock. I wanted the dock from there too, but they didn't have it. And when I went to Amazon, the dock was twice the price. And I'm like, I don't want to spend twice the price for it. and you could use it. That's exactly it, K-Baby. It's exactly. I could use the money for something else. So I'm going to send it back. And now that we legitimately have an LCD one, or OLED one, which is what we wanted in the first place, I'm going to send it back. And let that be a lesson to all of you. Like, be careful. Apparently, you have to be careful when you're buying stuff anyway. But usually when you buy stuff from Amazon and you're getting things, how much was the dupe? It was about this. It was the same price as getting it from. It was the same price as getting it. It was a little bit more expensive getting the good one because it's out of stock and they know that they could charge more. But it was the same price. Oh, you know what? What I need for that corner, I was actually looking up what I need for that corner, but I do need one. But anyway, just be careful when you're buying these things. Be careful. Make sure you're getting what you're getting. Look at the reviews. Again, I buy stuff on Amazon all the time, and when I'm buying things, I usually know what I want, and I usually get what I want. I'm going to show you guys something here in a minute, but I got duped. I got duped, and it's clear that other people did too. So now we know, and we got what we wanted, and I'm going to send the other one back, and give them I'm going to leave a stern comment. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway.